morning. They're still on the boat. It's taken them quite a bit of time to get where they're going. They're about halfway across, and the storm is raging, and it's really tough for them. Now, some of them are professional mariners or boat people, not boat people, but you know what I'm saying? They know how to handle a boat. They're professionals. But the strong winds are hindering their progress, and they've traveled just halfway. And the darkness and the bad weather is just making their journey even worse. I think the next slide is going to show you a video. This video is from a place called, it's London, England. The video is called Christ in the Storm of the Sea of Galilee. And it's kind of an interactive thing. You walk into this room, and the storm of the sea is projected on the floor and on the walls, and it's pretty interesting. It's supposed to be an accurate depiction of if you were right there in the midst of the sea. Let's see what happens. Turn off all the lights real quick, just because you see some people standing. Okay, they're actually standing in the room. Those people on the left hand side, they're actually in a corner. But this is showing a boat, and I wish the lighting was better. Maybe it is for you. But you see this storm. Now imagine now you're in this boat, and the waves are huge, and the wind is howling, and all of a sudden you see Jesus walking along the shore. Okay? Imagine you're seeing that. It's pretty interesting. You can go, like I said, you can probably go to YouTube, look up Christ in the Storm of the Sea of Galilee, Frameless London. Pretty interesting. But I just wanted to, get you a picture. We might be used to a little bit of swells, maybe. Anybody been in really rough seas out on a boat somewhere? Yeah. Sometimes it's like, what is going on? And you're wondering, am I going to get through this? I remember going on a little dinner cruise out on the San Francisco Bay. And they like to take people underneath the Golden Gate Bridge. But as soon as you cross the Golden Gate Strait and head off into the Pacific side, the weather and the waters are significantly rougher. And they only stay out there just a little bit, and then they turn around and they get back into the bay. The strait really takes care of all of the rough waves and stuff. You have no idea. It's just amazing. But Jesus now walks on the water and calms the disciples after he scares them to death, right? Because they're in this boat. They're not one of them sleeping in the boat or anything like that. And all of a sudden they see Jesus walking on the sea. That's amazing. That's a miracle. But his presence reassured the disciples and transformed the situation. See, to Jesus, obstacles are nothing. We have obstacles. There's certain things I can't overcome on my own. I just can't. But there's not a thing that God can't overcome.
Amen.
He can do it all.
That's right.
And so we don't see the account of Peter getting out of the boat in John's gospel, but certainly the other gospels have that event. So we see Jesus, right? He gets into the boat, and all of a sudden, the sea is calm. And that scares the disciples even more, because they realize this man, this Son of God, this Almighty God, has control of even the weather, or even the waves, the wind obey his voice. Pretty amazing. Obstacles were nothing to Jesus, and his presence calmed the situation immensely. The second miracle, which is pretty phenomenal, you kind of miss it sometimes, but verse 21 says, they were glad to take him in the boat. And immediately, the boat was at the land to which they were going. Instant arrival, right? Was this teleportation? I don't know. was this the Lord just taking his hand and going, and moving them super fast? I don't know how the miracle works. I want to know, because that's the brain I've got. But I'm going to take it just the way it says. Jesus gets in the boat. All eyes are on Jesus. He calms the seas, calms the waves, and instantly, there's the dock. Wow, that's cool. We don't got to row anymore. We don't have to exert any more of our own effort. We've arrived at our destination.